Welcome back, YouTube. And for those who do not know me, hello, my name is Noah, and on this channel we talk about death, true crimes, haunted people, places, and things, spiritual reparations, and how you can fuck around and find out. If you are not subscribed, subscribe now and turn your notification bells on. And if you're not following me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and now Lemon8, please follow me there as well. On today's episode, we will be discussing parallel universes. Apparently, NASA found a parallel universe in Antarctica. Now, in my mind, I feel like this makes the most sense, and this explains how we have glitches in the Matrix, how we feel like we've been places before that we know we've never been, and how we have, and I'm gonna piss y'all off again at how I say it, doppelgangers. This would make sense. I always felt like there was a universe, a world that mirrored ours. And we're going to be watching some TikToks that explain better what NASA found and just generally around parallel universes. And as always, I will be tagging the creators down below. This first creator goes under the handle of the Mad Hatter, and she's explaining what NASA found. And just listen to this.
NASA just discovered a parallel universe next to ours that runs backwards in time. What the did you just say to me? Yeah, so they discovered it in Antarctica, and they have an antenna that scans cosmic particles, and they discovered that they're running backwards in this specific place. What the heck are cosmic particles? Cosmic particles usually travel downwards from space, like they come down, but these were coming up from the Earth. These cosmic particles were coming up from the Earth. So basically that is completely against all physics that we know of. Dr. Gorham from the University of Hawaii is the main researcher, and he said that he theorizes that these particles are just transforming to bypass Earth's dense matter. Okay, I don't understand science, so you gotta explain it to me differently than that. Basically, there's something very different about this area of Antarctica, and they don't know what it is, but the particles are definitely reacting in a way that are completely opposing what we know about modern physics, and they're trying to figure it out because they're witnessing it happening over and over again. Okay, but does he know how this would have happened? His most straightforward explanation theory is that when the Big Bang happened, it created two universes where one is opposite of ours, and everyone in the anti-universe might think that we are the ones that are in reverse. So there could be a totally other civilization living our life backwards. Are we there? At this point it's still a theory because they can't say for sure that there's a multiverse. However, they don't know what else it is. This is one of the possibilities. I mean, that's true. We don't really know that much, so there could be another explanation that we just don't know yet.
I'm sick of all government agencies. 2025 is going to be a year of discovery and blessings, but I don't know if we're quite ready for the discoveries, because they're going to have to let a lot of people out of these hospitals that they put them in whenever they start telling the truth. Like the people who said aliens were real and they had encountered them. The people that said that space was underneath oceans. And then the people who said there was a parallel universe that they walked through. I don't know if we're ready. This next creator is PG Stories Official. And I've shared this on my glitches in the Matrix video. But what if two universes kind of collided and caused this effect? I don't know. But I feel like it was appropriate to put it in this video because, again, a parallel universe would explain a lot of the glitches in the Matrix that we do have. Are they glitches, or are we looking at the universe is kind of colliding? I don't know, but I thought this video would be good to spin the block back on. Video still gives me the chills because where did those girls come from? This next creator goes by the Vibe Tribe, and she is giving her think piece on what she thinks is going on with this parallel universe.
I have a theory about this parallel universe that they found in Antarctica, which, by the way, apparently they found in 2020. Okay, so a lot ties into this, so walk with me here. By the way, it's snowing. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, simultaneously, we have all these drones suddenly in the skies. Simultaneously, on Christmas Day, the Vatican is opening 5 portals, and one of them, okay, it's a box that was sealed with ribbon and wax. If you know what that is. They're releasing something. Okay, so back to the parallel universe. I think it's the 5D. Think about it. The particles there are going backwards compared to the ones here. It's the upside down, except we're in the upside down. We're stuck in the 3D where everything is fake and time is bouncing all over the place. And remember the rubber fruit? So many things. So this happened in 2020 when they discovered this, but now all of a sudden NASA's coming out and claiming it. And tomorrow's the winter solstice. Precarious timing. Is precarious a word? I think it is. It felt right. Okay, and I think the thing with the Vatican, I think they're trying to stop a major shift. Okay, yeah. What do you think? Working theory. Download received.
Walk with me here because I have to be very careful because this app is turning into like captain censorship. Like I have gotten in trouble for some of the things that I've said in my videos. But someone in the comments said in 2020, they figured out that this parallel universe existed. And then they locked all of us in the house. We all know that that virus was man-made, right? I think we all had the consensus that it was spread on purpose to cause this. I'm not saying it was not real. I had it. It was real. But it's just so crazy how they get to discover things and then leave us very much so uninformed. And nothing has felt the same since 2020. This next creator goes under the handle of Alchemos, and she's breaking down quantum jumping, in my opinion, timeline jumping, and just listen to her hypothesis and what she compared it to.
Google just proved that parallel universes might actually be real. I mean, we knew this, but Google is saying it's a thing. And I'm going to break it down for you in the style of Wicked. Okay, so if you can, stick with me because this is about to be a lot. Scientists just proved that parallel universes might be real. Great news. Okay, yes, you're living in one version of reality, but there are infinite others, the multiverse rather, okay, where your life is completely different. And this quantum computer called Willow from Google just solved a math problem in 5 minutes that would have taken, get this, 10 septrillion years for the fastest supercomputer. How? They're saying it's borrowing help from other universes. And because Alphabet totally escaped her own matrix, let's be for real, I'm going to use this story to help break this down for you so that you can also use it and try it, okay? My God. Okay, so think about this. If particles and computers can connect to other universes, why can't we? What if you could jump a timeline now where your life is completely different? I want you to follow me here because this is a lot, but when you get it, you're going to get it because I've been freaking saying this, okay? So step 1, realize you're not stuck in a story that you didn't choose, okay? In Wicked, Elphaba is born into a world that labels her the Wicked Witch. No one gives her a chance. They've already decided who she is. That's the Matrix, a version of reality that tells you who you are, and you can't change it. You have no choice. This is who you are, this is who you've always been, and people label you. And maybe you feel stuck in a story too, whether it's job, self-doubt, feeling like life is shitty. But here's the truth, you're not stuck. And the story can change. You just have to step into what? A new timeline. Okay, so the next step here, and we've talked about this so many times, but listen to me. You need to visualize what you want. Okay, Elphaba doesn't accept the Wicked Witch label. She imagines a new world where she's powerful, she's free, she's flying high. That's her step into escaping the Matrix, okay? And now it's your turn. God, how long will you wait? So I want you to close your eyes and I want you to picture your dream life like a movie. Who are you? What's happening around you? How do you feel? Okay. Give me an example. If you're stuck in a 9-to-5 job, imagine a world where you wake up excited every day, doing work you actually love with people you love to be around. Picture yourself smiling, traveling, and spending time with your family. Okay. And then the next step, start acting like you're already there. And you've heard this 1,000 times, but you don't do it. You've never freaking done it. Do it. When Elphaba sings Defying Gravity, what happens? She decides to act like the powerful, fearless version of herself. She doesn't wait for permission. She just flies, okay? And for you, this means doing all the small things that match your dream timeline. And I don't want to hear it. I don't have $1 million. Just act like you do. In the version of your world, what you want it to be, you're confident, okay? So choose confidence today. You're taller, you're richer, you're better. Nothing scares you. Step up, okay? This is your new universe. Feel it and believe it's real. Here's the magic, you guys. You can't just picture it. You have to feel it. And here's the thing. When Elphaba flies, she believes she's unstoppable. She believes she's unstoppable. And that belief is what makes her magic work. It's the same belief that makes the abundance charts work. For you, this means feeling the emotions of your dream life in your timeline now. So if you want to feel free, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine the joy of living that life. Pretend it's already happening. Pull it together and let go of the old story. Let go of what people thought about her to step into her new life. She let go of doubt, fear, and the idea that she had to fit their version of who she was, which wasn't the truth. What's the truth of who you are? You have to do the same thing. Stop focusing on the things that are holding you back, your fears, your past mistakes, or what others think. Let them go so you can step into your new timeline. And then the last step, I want you to take inspired action. I don't care how small it is. It's a text, it's a phone call, it's a walk, okay? It doesn't matter. It's research. Here's the cool part. Once you start shifting your mindset, all these new opportunities pop up. Take them. They're signs the universe is letting you know you're on the right path. Okay, let me give you an example. Maybe someone invites you to a networking event or you get a random idea for a creative project. Freaking say yes. Each step you take moves you to that dream life. Stop overthinking it. And this is the science of it, okay? Quantum mechanics shows you that there are infinite possibilities, and Google is proving this with this freaking weird-ass chip named Willow. Parallel universes stack like books on a shelf, okay? When you change your thoughts and actions, it's like flipping a new page in your book or opening a whole new book. Let the old story go. Your mind and the universe are connected. Again, I use this Wi-Fi signal in the live I did. By tuning into the version you really want, you shift your energy toward it. Wi-Fi is everywhere. You need to get connected, that's all. Even scientists think quantum computers like Willow might prove this. If they can solve problems by tapping into other realities, maybe we can use the same magic to rewrite our own stories. Wow, it's a thought. Think about it. Okay, so think to yourself right now. Think that this is the start of your new story. You're not stuck in the matrix, you're just on the wrong page. Turn the page. You defy gravity, rewrite your story, and jump into the universe where you're thriving. And here's the cheat code for escaping your matrix, okay? Visualize your dream life. Start acting like it's already real. Feel the emotions. Oh my God, you guys miss this part every time. Feel it. Feel the emotions, okay? Let go of fear and doubt and take action when those doors open. This is your story. The universe is waiting for you to step into it, okay? So let's see. How many people are willing and ready to defy gravity? How many of you are willing to step into your dream timeline? If scientists say it's possible, it's your turn. It's your turn. Okay? Okay, that was too much. Okay, bye.
Quantum jumping is absolutely real, y'all. I've done it. Okay? You do not have to stay in timelines. This is a manifestation tool, or I use it as one, but I have jumped into different timelines, and I'm so glad that this year I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to do it, because I really don't share any of the manifesting, the conjuring here over on YouTube, but I do on TikTok. And you do not have to stay stagnant in the reality, because there are multiple ones, and you won't even know that you jumped into it until you're in it. I've jumped timelines a lot. So the fact that they're saying parallel universe, it makes sense in my head, because I know that at any point I can jump into another timeline. I'm actually about to jump into another timeline as we speak. If you guys want more videos on manifestation techniques or even quantum jumping, whatever, just comment down below. This next creator's name is Inge, and she's explaining parallel dimensions and her thoughts around it and what she thinks it means and how it correlates to when we sleep.
The only thing that makes any sense is that when we are dreaming, we are visiting parallel versions of ourselves in parallel dimensions closest to ours where we also exist. That is why everything is in first person, and that is why everything makes sense in that dream until we wake up and say to ourselves, that was fucking weird. The only question that I have is, are people in other dimensions visiting us?
I fear she kind of ate with that one, y'all, because what if? What if? What if our dream characters are just people in another dimension? What if we are just visiting ourselves in another dimension? This shit is so deep. This creator goes under Astro Kobe, and he's explaining how parallel universes may have been created from the Big Bang, okay? The Big Bang Theory. And they kind of touched on it in the other video, but this kind of goes deeper into it as to why we probably do have multiple versions of ourselves somewhere out in the universe.
Have you ever wondered if parallel universes are a real thing? An infinite number of realities and potentially infinite versions of you? Well, some physicists would say this could actually be true. The idea is, when our universe begun, cosmic inflation caused the Big Bang, but it may have created a number of different universes at the same time. The space between them always growing, so they can never interact. And this leads to an infinite number of parallel universes, each with their own laws of physics. In one universe, you may have made a choice, leading to a completely different life. In another universe, maybe the speed of light is slower.
One thing that caught my ear that he said was, you may have made a choice in a different life that would have changed your complete outcome. And I dream, and I'm gonna go back to Inge's video, sometimes I dream about people that I know that I cut off, or people that I no longer have relationships with, and it's like nothing ever happened with that relationship. What if, let your mind just run off. What if this is just one of the choices that we made, right? And in another universe, we didn't make this choice. You don't have the same partner. You don't have the same job. It's just crazy to even fathom. This next creator's name is Thomas Mulligan, and he's explaining the Schrödinger's cat theory. I have never heard about this until today. I was today years old when I heard this, and you need to hear it too.
There's a good chance that parallel universes do actually exist, and I want to explain to you how you can create one. There's this popular thought experiment in quantum physics known as Schrödinger's cat. It goes like this. You seal a cat inside of a box with a vat of poison, and at some random time, the vat of poison will release and take out the cat. Since you can't see inside of the box, and you don't know if the poison has been released, the cat is technically both alive and dead in a state known as quantum superposition. And the true fate of the cat isn't determined until you open the box and look for yourself. Well, one day, Hugh Everett came around and proposed the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics, and said that if the cat can be both alive and dead while in the state of quantum superposition, then there has to be a universe where both outcomes exist. The minute that you open the box, your reality splits one way, but there is equally another reality with the opposite outcome. In the many worlds interpretation, there are an infinite amount of universes, and new ones are created every single time that a decision is made, which means that if you're here right now, you made the decision to watch this video, but there's equally another universe where you made the decision to swipe away.
I could never imagine doing that to a cat. This kind of ties into the last video. There are multiple choices that you can make, and just depending on what universe you're in, it's the outcome. This last creator goes under the handle of Sam, and she's looking at someone that she found online, and the coincidences are just, I don't even believe in those, but just watch the video.
Bro, I'm freaking the fuck out right now. I just found this woman called Jane Antonia Cornish. Sis has a full discography, probably a Grammy. She's got the same name as my mum Jane, and my sister Antonia. Pretty obscure names, especially to have together. But why does she look exactly like both of them? WTF.
Absolutely insane. Jane looks just like her sister and a younger version of their mom. What if this is the sister in another parallel universe. I don't know. It's just very, very odd. That is all for today, YouTube. And if you would like me to cover a topic, person, place, or thing, please comment down below or send me an email. I try to get to them as quickly as possible. Also, if you're interested in coming with us to Bali or Costa Rica this year, please click the link down below to reserve your spots. You don't got to pay it off today, bestie, but get your spot reserved. And as always, y'all do good, be good, stay safe.